Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Mary from Blooming Rose Healing and the founder of WhaleBreathing. So today I was thinking about a lot about the experiences that I've been having within my clients. And it's been really interesting to listen to their experience after a session of whale breathing. A lot of my work is pretty much about holding the space and allowing people to really connect to a deeper sense of their soul. And the soul is such an amazing, profound place. And in a lot of ways, our body is kind of this containing box. And when we get into the breath and allow ourselves to surrender to this beautiful energy of breath meeting our body, something happens. This beautiful sense of expansive energy, which I call the soul. It's this place within ourselves, but yet it's so vibrant and so, I want to say big. I don't know. It's like hard to put it into words. Yet, when I was with my client last night, we were talking a lot about the soul. And in a lot of belief, the soul is so much about, if you believe in this kind of thinking, many different kinds of lifetime. It holds the records of who we are and what each lifetime is about to help us evolve into the beautiful being that we are. So, why am I talking about this? Because a lot of people come to me for the beginning, which is usually some kind of significant pain within their body. If it's a physical pain or an emotional pain or spiritual pain, we go on a journey together through the breath and find out what that's really about deeply. So for me, I've been, as I've shared, I'm preparing myself to meet my, I'm meeting my body from a place of my hip, because I'm going to be doing a hip replacement. And for many years, I fought that and was not going to allow me to go down the road of surgery. And I'm going to heal, and I'm going to, work through this and get myself, to a better place. But the thing that was happening is I was declining and getting worse and worse. And it's not, for me, and it took me a while to actually go and get an MRI and meet with a hip specialist, an orthopedic. And it was like so clear that my physical body was wounded from a place that I kind of needed a different type of light worker, a Western light worker, to maybe do some surgery and help that pain. So the point of this, and for me, it was like, how I needed to kind of get out of the way and get humble about how much pain am I willing to go to really get some support. And everybody's different. And I did a lot of breathing and connecting and allowing to really drop into this beautiful space of our foundation, our hip. our pelvic, and what it really means to stand in that beautiful part of our body. My resistance through that process was not listening to the pain. Well, I heard it, but I was determined to heal from a different perspective. And you know what? I'm not even saying that people can't do that. I think everybody is different, and for whatever the reason, my body had a different journey. And I'm not going to judge it. I did at one point. And my point of the lesson is as I started to breathe and connect to that pain, my soul started to reveal this essence of my magnificent self. Pain is a really interesting journey with the body. It's also really interesting how we meet the pain. And I know that through other modalities, everybody has a different philosophy, but one of the things that as I was preparing for the Divine Feminine classes that I've been teaching throughout the year, the statement that Mary Rondenet talks about is the wound is the doorway to the divine. And it was interesting because I had that information, and then through that information, it took me deeper into my own wound. It was like I was starting to walk this teaching, this talk, and really understanding my own pain and my own doorway through that pain. Mine was a physical pain, but we also have the soul pain, the emotional pain, and then there's that spiritual pain. And I just encourage people to just, to let this body has so much wisdom. And through that, what I've realized is you hear these whispers within, these guidance, this heart, and this love and acceptance. And what happened with that client last night, that when we were talking about this journey, she's just, with tears in her eyes, was like, there's this place within me that I never even knew it existed. And it's so beautiful. And it really is. I agree. That how do we allow ourselves to really meet that sacred, beautiful masterpiece that lives within us? And we all think it's a doing, but it's really a being. And I think the more I've been sitting with my own pain, which is in my foundation, and I can't move as well as I used to, and I'm a person that is very active and I was. My activeness is changing because I had to slow down. And it hasn't been easy. The judgment, I'm going to get fat, I'm going to be ugly, you go through this craziness, and I'm going to gain weight, and, I'm going to get old. And the real honest truth is I need to meet it with love, with kindness, and respect. How about, wow, my body has gotten me so far. And wow, I am so grateful for what I've learned from the wisdom within. And wow, the spirit of me, that spirit. What a spirit I am. It's like being able to shift the story into a beautiful place of love and kindness. And even my hip, that hip. And building this new relationship with my hip. from a place of, okay, thank you for teaching me through my pain. And it's really taught me about the power of being, this power of being. So much doing happens in being. But I asked you, how many of you really let yourself stop, pause, breathe, and listen within? So I hope that you all have a wonderful week. And to connect to that beautiful diaphragmatic breathing, to give your diaphragm a moment to work that muscle, that beautiful muscle as you breathe and how it moves. But moving it not from this forceful place, moving it from the place of surrendering and allowing this muscle to move beautifully through the body. And as it does that, it creates this beautiful movement within and becomes the gateway to the divine. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and to give yourself that permission to just pause, to breathe, to connect, and to give yourself the kindness and love that you need, to meet it with tender, loving care. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. And I want to show you guys, see my beautiful rose? I love this rose. I just want to share it. Because what it's about is from a beautiful quote from Ananas Nin. It's just as painful to stay tight in the bud as it is to blossom. And it's okay to take the time to be, to breathe, to believe and receive the love of this beautiful inner world of your body, soul, and spirit. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.